Hi students, today I am going to take the topic applications of Gauss's theorem. So applications of Gauss's theorem, one of the application is expression for electric field due to a spherical shell of charge density sigma. That spherical shell is hollow. So here we need to consider the three cases, case 1, case 2 and case 3. So first we can consider case 1 is electric field outside the shell. So here you can consider one spherical shell, hollow spherical shell, and radius r. Capital letter R is the radius of this sphere. So on the surface of this spherical shell, charge is distributed. So you can see electric field will form outside. So I'm just drawing the Gaussian surface. So this dotted line is Gaussian surface. So what is Gaussian surface? Gaussian surface is an imaginary surface in order to determine the electric field. Okay, that is one important topic. So Gaussian surface is this dotted line, circled one. So its radius you can consider small letter r. So capital letter R is radius of the sphere and small letter r is radius of this Gaussian surface. So here, first Gauss's law. Last class we already learned what is Gauss's law. Total electric flux is equal to the 1 by epsilon 0 times the charge enclosed by it. So mathematical expression you can write closed integral E dot ds is equal to 1 by epsilon 0 times the charge means q by epsilon 0. What is epsilon 0? Epsilon 0 is permittivity in free space and charge q. And here E is electric field, ds is elementary area. So here, according to Gauss's law, closed integral E dot ds. What is E dot ds? That is E ds cos theta is equal to q by epsilon 0. Here, this is one point P. This elementary area is ds and here electric field E is producing. So both are in same direction. So here angle between E and ds is 0 degree. So here theta becomes 0. Then closed integral E ds cos 0 is equal to q by epsilon 0. What is the value of cos 0? Value of cos 0 is equal to 1. Then closed integral E ds is equal to q by epsilon 0. So E is constant. So we can take outside. Then E integral ds is equal to q by epsilon 0. After that, very important, that is here integral ds is the. So integral ds is equal to, see here, this is outside the sphere, this is on the surface. So here integral ds means this is ds. After integrating this small ds, you will get the surface area of this Gaussian surface. Gaussian surface is just like a sphere. So surface area of this Gaussian surface you can write 4 pi r square. This r square is radius of Gaussian surface. And here you need to substitute instead of this q also. Q is equal to sigma into A. Last class also we learned regarding this surface charge density. There are three charge density. First one is linear charge density. Second one is surface charge density. Third one is volume charge density. Okay, so linear charge density lambda is equal to q by L. Surface charge density sigma is equal to q by A. Volume charge density rho is equal to q by V. So lambda is linear charge density, sigma is surface charge density, rho is volume charge density, and the unit of this linear charge density is coulomb per meter. Surface charge density unit is coulomb per meter square. Volume charge density unit is coulomb per meter cube. This is one important topic. Volume charge density, surface charge density and linear charge density. So here charge is distributed on area. So here you need to consider this charge density is surface charge density. So here sigma is equal to Q by A. Then from this expression Q is equal to sigma A. So this Q is equal to sigma A. So sigma is surface charge density, area A is area of the sphere. That is very important. Area of the sphere means you need to consider area of the sphere. So here integral ds means here we consider electric field outside the shell. That is why we consider the radius. Integral ds is actually 4 pi small letter r square. But here surface charge density, the charge is distributed on the surface of the sphere. So here area, you need to consider the surface area of this real sphere. So here instead of A, 4 pi r square, capital letter r square will come, then already sigma is there, that is Q. So these two expression, Q is equal to sigma into 4 pi capital letter r square and integral ds is equal to 4 pi small letter r square, you need to substitute in this equation. Then you will get E into integral ds. What is integral ds? 4 pi r square. So into 4 pi r square. See, this dot is not dot product, it is multiplication only. Okay, so here E into 4 pi r square is equal to Q. What is Q? Sigma into 4 pi capital letter r square. So sigma into 4 pi capital R square, okay, capital letter R square divided by epsilon 0. See, 4 pi cancel. Then electric field E is equal to sigma capital letter R square divided by this 4 you can take here. This R square you can take here. Then epsilon 0 R square. So it is the basic equation of electric field at outside the shell. That is E is equal to sigma r square divided by epsilon 0 r square. Capital letter R is radius of the sphere and small letter r is radius of the Gaussian surface. So the same way you can find second case. Case 2, that is electric field on the surface. Electric field on the surface. So here general equation is E is equal to sigma r square divided by epsilon 0 r square. So here this is one spherical shape of radius r, charge is distributed here. On the surface means this Gaussian surface will come on the surface only. Okay, so in this case, this small letter r is equal to capital letter R. Small letter r is equal to capital letter R. So equation become E is equal to sigma r square divided by epsilon 0 r square cancel. Then E is equal to sigma by epsilon 0. So sigma is surface charge density. Epsilon 0 is permittivity in free space or air. Okay, what's the value of epsilon 0? 8.854 into 10 raised to minus 12. So this is one mathematical expression. That is one of the application of Gauss's law. Expression for electric field due to a spherical shell of charge density sigma. So outside the shell we got E is equal to sigma r square divided by epsilon 0 r square. On the surface E is equal to sigma by epsilon 0. And case 3. Case 3 is inside this sphere, inside this shell. Electric field inside the shell. So here this is sphere of radius r. Inside you can consider one Gaussian surface with r dash. So we have equation closed integral E dot ds is equal to Q by epsilon 0. But here inside charge is equal to 0. Okay, here this is one sphere. here positive charge is there. So if positive charge is distributed on the surface, then inside there is no charge. Inside there is no charge means electric field also equal to 0. That is closed integral E dot ds is equal to 0. 0 by epsilon 0 is equal to 0. Therefore, electric field equal to 0. So actually vanishing the electric field inside a sphere. That is also known as electrostatic shielding. That is very important topic, electrostatic shielding. Application of this electrostatic shielding, it is very safe to it is very safe to sit inside a car during the time of lightning and thunder. So that time charge is distributed on the surface of the car, then inside there is no charge, so will not affect any shock. That is one of the practical application of electrostatic shielding. So these are the three cases: outside the shell, on the surface, and inside the shell. Outside the shell, we got E is equal to what is the equation? E is equal to sigma r square by epsilon 0 r square. Here capital letter r is radius of the sphere and small letter r is the radius of the Gaussian surface. And on the surface, the mathematical expression is E is equal to sigma by epsilon 0, very important. After that, inside the shell, electric field is equal to 0. Okay, these are the important topic. Thank you.